Picture this. May 1966. A 24-year-old Bob Dylan walks onto an Irish stage for the very first time. He's not playing the softball as the crowd expects. Instead, he delivers pure streams of consciousness, lyrics that howl with a ghost of electricity. The first half, just him and his acoustic guitar, is met with confused applause. But then, for the second half, he returns with a 5-piece band and a black Fender Telecaster. The volume cranks up and all hell breaks loose. The audience at Dublin's Adelphi Cinema isn't ready. The papers call it the night of the Big Letdown. Days later in Manchester, the infamous Judas shout happens. Dylan's response. He turns to his band and snarls, "Play fucking loud," before launching into Like a Rolling Stone. This tour ending with a motorcycle crash that took him off the road for 8 years, is now legendary in music history. Almost 60 years later, Dylan's relationship with Ireland is a story of its own. He's played over 30 shows here, from Dublin to Kilkenny, Slane to... His performances have swung between sensational and shambolic, depending on who you ask. In 1984, at Slane Castle, he finally gave the audience all the hits they wanted, and ironically, there was still a riot. But that day, joined on stage by Van Morrison and a young Bono, a special connection with Ireland was forged. From intimate gigs at Vicar Street to massive stadium shows, Dylan has always kept his Irish audiences guessing. I'll never forget seeing him for the first time in 1995. It was a revelation. I've seen him about 30 times since, and he still manages to surprise. One night, he's covering the Newry Highwayman in Belfast. Another, he's a full-on crooner in Dublin, fresh off winning a Nobel Prize. Now, at 84, he's back for 5 sold-out, phone-free shows. And just like in 1966, he'll be playing songs the audience might not want to hear. His current Rough and Rowdy Ways tour has a fixed set list, heavy on new material, but Dylan knows exactly where he is. During his last Dublin show, he gave a shout-out to Shane MacGowan, calling Fairy Tale of New York one of his favorite songs. Why does he still do it? As Dylan himself said, "To me, it's like breathing. For those lucky enough to have tickets, it will be a quiet study of a master at work, playing his songs exactly the way he wants. And as he closes each show with every grain of sand, his harmonica playing is a reminder that after all these years, the magic is still there." Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into music history.